fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. Tackle made, but the gain leads the ball to the 8.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Looking to throw here. On the move now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. And it's Ole Miss in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, but ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and on third down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
He'll pitch it. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
These are the decisions that decide games right here. Even in the second quarter, are you going to be aggressive and try to put this ball in the end zone, send your field goal unit on, try to secure the points? I've always thought that it's such a downer for an offense to send the field goal unit on when you get the ball to this point. I love going for it, but again, Chris, I'm an old quarterback. I'm always going to be aggressive.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joel. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments, and finally on this fourth down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him, they get him down, and that's a huge fourth down stop.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Okay, 2nd and 10 from your own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Try to take a shot, and the coverage is there.
Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Chris, as I always say, you've got to build yourself into third down success with first and second down success. And when you just throw in completions, now you're in an obvious situation. That's really a product of not being able to throw the football or try to run the ball on first and second down.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long fourth down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw again. Coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it go quickly. Finds his man. It's Jacobs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he's in the clear now. The Canes have first and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Catch made for the score.
What a try from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Cook. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They were across the 50, set up with a first down. Trying to find room. It's Frazier. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can...
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
What a great throw and catch. This quarterback and wide receiver are attacking down the field, and now they're set up in the red zone. As a defense, you've got to force a field goal. If they can do that, it's going to be a huge win for this defense. I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
BAT, they stretch the lead to 14-6. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
A deep shot to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Great move in the open field. Keeper for the first down and more. chasing down. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Breaks away to the end zone.
I mean, that's just a massive score. And, Chris, what I love most about it is that they left no time on the clock for the opposition. And they're going to head into the locker room with a nice lead and all the momentum in this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. And the Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football.
The ball is loose in the backfield. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. That play moves the ball across midfield, and we set up with a first down at the 41. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Fletcher. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here.
It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. Third down, this offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Brought down to the 22, it's a first down, very near the red zone now. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
He's got some space. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offense.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter. You try to cut into that deficit, and this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
The extra point is good. They trail by 8, 21-13. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
With the catch, it's Lacey. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Rebels come to the line in a hurry-up. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got space. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's hit just before the throw. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, the pocket collapsing, and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution, and right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect, it's incomplete and going the other direction.
That should be the last play of the quarter. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Oh, the pressure's on. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And it's Ole Miss in front. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's gone. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
That's just a great job of clutching up by your offense and driving the field and putting it in the end zone. Now you're trying to get that 2-point conversion. But with this amount of time remaining, even if you don't get it, at least you know what you need here on ensuing possession.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these 2-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Past possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. Brought down short of that 1st down. That's going to set up a 4th and 4. Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws it to the right. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Here comes the rush. Sees an opening. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. 1st and goal. A chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
And the defense wraps him up.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving. And these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes.
Here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. They jump on top now here in the 4th. The Rebels back on top.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the 4th quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he's got it again. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Third down play here out of the shotgun. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.